Titans choosing to bat first here. A good decision, I think. There are runs in this pitch, and a good score on the board is sometimes more helpful than getting the better of the conditions later on. Sudarshan, the lefty, will open today. Fantastic technique. He'll want the feet moving early and settle in and start playing his shots. Gill joining him in the middle to kick things off.
The crowd are making a heck of a lot of noise even before the first ball's been... bowled. Let's see how long they can keep that up for.
Some adjustments to the field.
Edged it. No one there. Could be four. Bolt shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. It's evident and ever so audible that the crowd is at near bursting point at today's play. Can't get that outside the ring field.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Misses everything. There'll be runs here. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Change of bowling, the fast bowler comes into the attack.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Couldn't get it through the field. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. That's a solid shot. Well-directed throwback.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Great shot. At least one on offer. End of the over. The Titans, 15 for none.
They're off to a great start. Batters timing the ball well, and the bowlers look a little bit rattled.
Going with spin now.
The spinner coming on to bowl.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Got that away nicely.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Massive outside edge.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. And taking a deep fine leg. Didn't have to do too much. It's held onto a straightforward catch.
Buckler, the right-handed batter, out in the middle, doing some quick final checks.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Perfectly timed.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shots.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Doesn't beat the infield. End of another disappointing over. Pandya has to be asking what's going wrong. It's not what you expect from a key bowler.
They've accelerated the run rate that over, looking to really take advantage of the strong start. That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Off the middle of the bat.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Nicked it. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Nice shot, pierces the infield.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
The gap was left open for them, and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary. Left that one a bit too much width to tempt the shot.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
Yet another massive over for the power play. Seemingly unstoppable at the moment.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Finds the fielder with that shot. Scamper through for a single. Good running.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
straight to the fielder.
Into the fifth quarter, the betting team are now 52 for 1.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. How will he reply?
There'll be runs here. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Shot, should be runs here. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Over. The Titans are 67 for 1. 5 fielders now allowed outside the circle. There could be a couple if they hustle. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging.
A few moves made in the field.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Oh my, that's stuck. What a catch.
The right-hander out in the middle and just about ready to go. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. End of the over, the Titans are 69 for 2.
Very good batting after the power play. They've really committed to keeping up with that attacking mentality. Looking to get 200 plus, possibly. Left alone, taken by the keeper.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
No shot offered. Through to the keeper.
They'll get at least one here.
Ended the 8th over. The batting team are now...
Pandya coming on. Obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Pacer is coming into the attack.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. That's a boundary save for sure. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Big throw there, and it's on target.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Just need to keep... It's simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Driven through cover. Just the one. Thought that was sailing over, but grabbed right on the boundary.
New batter out in the middle, but starting from the non-striker's end, so we'll need to wait a bit.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Great shot. At least one on offer. Sundar taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Swept away, but finds the fielder. There'll be runs here. Santner has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Nice shot. Runs possible. Nicked it. Bang. Bowled. Just stunning bowling.
Khan just about ready to go out in the middle. He's got their tail up.
End again. See you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
Tawate, the left-hander in the middle, and looks quite relaxed out there as well.
On a hat-trick now. Don't worry, the nerves will be there for the bowler and the batter. Pads that away. Everyone's gone up. The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line.
End of the 11th over. The batting team are now on 82 for 5.
They'll get at least one here. Couldn't get it through the field. Pick that up nicely and they'll get a couple of runs. Good return there, back from the deep. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
End of the 12th over. The batting team are now 85 for 5.
Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Misses everything. Driven through extra cover and get a single. Great shot. At least one on offer. Pandya will be happy with that over. As a captain, that's the sort of reply you need from a bowler after being tapped around a bit.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Bumrah coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Good shot. A beauty. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Wow, that's missed a lot. Shot, finds the gap with that one.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Doesn't beat the infield. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Shot, should be runs here. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. That's gone down. There'll be runs here. Can't get that outside the ring field. Worked away. That's a nice single. Driven through cover. Just the one.
Into the 15th over. The batting team are now 99 for 5.
Nicely played. Runs one. That was a nick. It's a missed chance, and that could well be 4.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. That's a solid shot. They'll get at least one here. Power and precision in that shot. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Oh, my word. Fast reflexes and grabs it. Stunning catch.
Khan coming in, but he'll be starting from the non-striker's end for now.
Santner, the spinner, coming into the attack. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. Everyone's gone up. Jeez, timed that well.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. How will the bowler respond?
Missed it. That was a chance. Ryan, some good hands. Couldn't really tell live. The umpire might take a quick look.
Right-hander in the middle, ready to face. Their first ball.
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. No. Terrible shot. Great shot. Pulled straight to backward square leg though. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Nice shot. Runs possible. That's the over. A much better showing compared to earlier, and we'll want to build on that.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Let's go with the spinner.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Oh, great ball. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Nicked it. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Edge, amazing delivery. On target there with that throw, despite the distance. Over the Titans, 118 for 7.
Can't afford too many dot balls at this stage. Need to find a way to ramp up the run rate.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Shot, should be runs here. That's a boundary save for sure. And that's dropped. Oh, no. Great shot. At least one on offer. Mumbai with a massive shout. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close.
Didn't have a lot going for it. It's hit them outside the line and will be not out. Missing everything, and so it will stay not out.
Siraj looking quite surprised. Didn't seem too worried about a reversal. Nicely played. Runs 1. There could be a couple if they hustle.
End of the 19th over. The batting team are now on.
Final over in this innings.
7.
Edged. What a ball. A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Poor shot, really lucky. Everyone's gone up. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Caught. That's a ridiculous catch.
Rabada, the left-handed batter, taking guard. They want a solid start.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Straight to the fielder. Misses. That's a big chance going begging. And that's the end of the innings. Mumbai have been set a target of 133 runs. This total is well below par, and the openers are going to be looking to close this out quickly. The bowlers are going to have to find something to make up for the rest of the batting team's failures.
Here we go. First ball.
Nicely played. Siraj with a beautiful piece of fielding.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. They'll get at least one here.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Nice solid defensive shot. Was quick onto that in the infield. And a scamper through for a single. Good running. Going with pace now.
Change of bowling. The fast bowler comes into the attack.
Rohit doesn't offer a shot.
Power and precision in that shot. Oh, that's great work in the deep. Saved a certain boundary.
Great shorter ball. Well played, though. Didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Cracks off the bat. Nice shot.
Ryan was quick onto that one. Cut it away, through the field and to the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Dug that out well. On that nicely, good defence. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
End of the over, 10 off it. Mumbai, 16 for none.
With 2 down, they're already ahead of the required run rate quite easily early on.
Perfectly timed.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Late cut, straight to the fielder. Finds the fielder with that shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
End of another disappointing over. Gill has to be asking what's going wrong. It's not what you expect from a key bowler.
Power play half completed, and the batters are making the most of it so far. They're ahead of the required rates and going at a good clip.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. There could be a couple if they hustle.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Nicely played. A lovely shot, just rocks back and puts it away.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
That's the over, and a poor one at that. Nothing you can really say to soften the blow when you leak runs like that.
Well, I think the bowlers would be a bit disappointed with how they've come out at the start, but they can definitely rein it in a bit still.
They'll get at least one here.
Well, there wasn't a lot of time to choose the right end, but unfortunately, they went for the wrong one.
Nice, solid defensive shot. Great shot. At least one on offer. shot. Should be runs here. Doesn't beat the infield.
Into the fifth over, Mumbai are now 37 for none. Change of bowling, the fast bowler comes into the attack.
Caught. It's one of the easiest catches you'll see.
Bairstow in the middle who want to get the feet moving from the get-go. He's got their tail up. New batsman at the crease, the right-hander, and he's very capable with the bat.
First, I'd focus on just trying to survive this ball, deny the hat-trick, and then worry about getting runs. Dug that out well. And the spectators are absolutely brimming with anticipation. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Drives into the covers. That looks like it's going all the way.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. How will he reply?
No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Some serious questions need to be asked after another poor over. First, how to stop the rot, and secondly, do you use someone else? 3 more fielders can be moved outside the circle. Nice shot, runs possible. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Worked away. That's a nice single. Yada ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. There'll be runs here. Couldn't get it through the field. Yada